Hello, good morning. All are safe at home? Anyway, today we are discussing the topic about the atom model. According to John Dalton atomic theory, which suggested that the atom was indivisible and indestructible. The word atom meaning is indivisible. What is the meaning of the word atom? Atom is a indivisible. That means the atom cannot be divisible or dividing into. Okay, that means the atom being a building stone of the compound. But he did not explain how the electron and proton are arranged within an atom. So the next was coming. Who is the coming? J.J. Thomson. J.J. Thomson was the first theory to propose the atom model. Who is the first theory of the atom model? J.J. Thomson. And he explained atoms like a plum pudding or watermelon. We can see the figure. Electrons are in the watermelon, electrons like seed of the watermelon, and protons are the reddish parts of the watermelon. We can see in the figure, okay? That means the electrons are embedded in the seeds of the watermelon and the positive parts, which is the surrounding the electron, okay? And the proposed theory, or the J.J. Thomson proposed that the two proposes. First one, an atom consists of the positively charged spheres and the electrons are embedded in it. Okay. Then second one, the negative and positive charge are equal in magnitude. So the atoms as a whole is electrically neutral. We can suppose that if you have positive parts in you have the positive 5 and negative 5. What is the total amount? Which is equal to 0. That means positive 5 plus negative 5 is equal to 0. That means it is electrically neutral. That means which give the 0 value. If we added the proton and neutron, you will get the 0 value. That means electrically neutral. Okay. Then Ernest Rutherford was interested to knowing how the electrons are arranged within an atom, and he designed the alpha scattering experiment. That means alpha particle scattering experiment or gold foil experiment. And he showed the following observation. What are they? Number one, most of the fast moving alpha particles passed straight through the gold foil. What is the reason? Most of the space inside the atom are empty. Okay. Then number two, some of the alpha particles were deflected by the foil in a small angle, which indicating that the positive charge of the atom occupying very little space. Okay. And number three, a very small fraction of the alpha particles were deflected by 180 degree, which indicate that all the positive charges and mass of the gold atom were concentrated in a very small volume within an atom. Okay. We conclude, what are the main postulates of the Rutherford model of atom? Number one, there is a positively charged center in an atom is called the nucleus. And number two, the electrons revolving around the nucleus in a circular path, as like the planets are revolving around the sun. Okay, and number three, the size of the nucleus is very, very small as compared to the size of the atom. And Rutherford does not explain the stability of an atom. And the next model was coming. That is the Bohr. What are the main postulates of the Bohr model? Number one, the electrons revolving around the nucleus in a circular path. It's called orbit. It's called orbit. And the number two, while revolving in discrete orbit, the electrons do not radiate the energy. The electrons do not radiate the energy. And he also And he also called the each energy level in an atom were n equal to 1. That means the first energy level he called as K shell, and second energy level, that is n is equal to 2, and he called the L shell, and n is equal to 3, that is the third energy level, and is called M shell, and n equal to 4, that is the fourth energy level, then he called N shell. Okay. What are the main subatomic particles of an atom? That is the proton, neutron, electron. And the proton carrying the positive charge, electron carrying the negative charge. And what are the subatomic particles which carrying the chargeless? It's neutron. Okay, thank you.